Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Unemployed to Legend. My name is Craig, and coming up in today's episode we have the first games of the season with our new team, Wigan Athletic. Obviously since the last episode nothing's actually happened, to be honest. We're just going to get straight into the game. I did go over at the end of the last video any additional transfers that were made, only 2. Glennon and Russell. Russell is on the bench and Glennon is not. Why is he not? Where is he actually? Is he not even in the squad? Oh, don't tell me I left him in the under 23s. You know what, I'll sort that out after this game. Russell will be on the bench instead of Glennon. But for now, one of the biggest pieces of news actually, I did mention in the last episode we lost Lee Evans. Not true. He is in a starting lineup. We managed to cancel the transfers just after the board had completed their takeover. So thankfully we kept him around. Also forgot to mention as well, we brought back Callum Lang from his loan spell with Motherwell. And there's a good reason for that. 4-star current ability. Potential 5-star player in the future. He's only 21 years old. He could still go up to that. And he can play anywhere across that front four. Needless to say, he's a player who we need in our squads. I don't know why he was sent out on loan. In fact, actually, did I just say he's championship? Yes, he is a championship player. Oh yes. He needs to be. Oh, Glennon is in the starting lineup. Sorry, he's on the bench. And now I know why he's not in the starting 11. He's a little bit tired, but he'll do for a sub. Anyway, our opponents here, Doncaster away in the League Cup. I thought I gave them numbers. Oh well. 3 players not familiar with our formation: Garner, Massey and Jolly. That's fine, I thought it'd be worse than that actually, to be honest with you. Here is hoping not so much that we get a victory, because we're not expected to, but also this squad I don't believe is as strong as a lot of teams in League 1. Let's see, let's pump those fists. Quite a few players are either composed or just plain nervous or complacent. Fantastic. No reaction there. Okay. Let's see how this team performs, and before we do that, I haven't had a chance to sort this yet, so key highlights. Which one am I going to take? Yes, I think we'll take the TV view. So that's perfect. I have a bit more sights. Here we go. One up. And just put that to the top, so with this game, so that all the games are not dragging. In the meantime, the thing I'm worried about the most, probably with this squad, is not so much any lack of experience, but just generally the lack of support. Because that's the sort of thing that can get the manager sacked very, very quickly, especially if the players just don't want to perform for the players. Oh my goodness, I just hit the post already. And this is going to be a lot of what happens this season, I think. We're going to be fighting from underneath. So this first season I wouldn't expect a promotion push per se, unless we sign a load of very, very good players, because this squad, I mean, there's potential in it, but I'm not sure how much of that is going to be realised, especially in the early days, until I can get some more support. And the way to get that is obviously to win games. And unfortunately, if they're not willing to play for me, then there will be no wins, or hardly any, but this is something we're going to have to rectify early on. Garner, Lang, let's see what Lang's got. Championship quality player apparently, in the box, and Massey just over. Good delivery actually from Lang, very happy I brought him back from his loan spell. Oh, this is new. This is new from the beta. You can either say a shout to the entire team or to individuals. Let's just take it to half time first before we make any shouts, because when I was trying to do shouts in the beta, the reactions were just all over the place. I mean, there was no real way of knowing how we could get the players to be, what's the word, fired up, focused. Not outstretched arms then, because I do want to say, if we can get a goal and make us favourites to win. No reaction. Oh, what have I got to do for these guys? Right, let's go positive. Let's see what we can do. Glenn into James, Garner, and Bursic saves in Donny goal. Oh, I like how they're called Donny. As we say their name, and my goodness, Taylor was just given the freedom of Doncaster there, and that's a very, very good save. Very good save by Jones. Taylor was just given the freedom of the pitch there. That's absolutely ridiculous. Good stuff by Johnson, the clearance. Compose, normal. What shout would I even encourage? Oh wow, I actually got a shout right. Okay, let's see how that goes. We're just sort of pinned back in our own half at the moment. Sims has the ball down the right. Who's... I thought that was cleared. Oh, just wide. Okay. We're coming up close on 70 minutes. Who looks like they could come on and change the game? I mean, I'm looking at Will Keane and Joe Garner. He's had a couple of chances as Joe Garner. Let's see what Will Keane can do. As a pressing forward, no, we'll leave him as advanced for this one. Crankshot, he's nervous. Why? Why exactly? Matty Palmer, he's gonna. Alex Perry's going to replace Matty Palmer. Let's see, what can he... What's Alex Perry good at? It's a central midfielder. Sorry, it showed him as 2 and a... Oh. On attack, that's why. No, leave him on support for the moment. Sorry, hang on. Has Lee Evans been on... BBM? No. He's my deep line playmaker. He needs to be playmaker. Okay, we're just going to play for set pieces as well. Let's just see if that works. I have set up set pieces, but at the moment, obviously we haven't had much of a chance to test them out. Oh, I haven't clicked play. That's why. I was wondering why the game wasn't moving. So I believe we've made a couple of changes. Let's see how they do. Asgard is tired. We've got about 10 minutes to go. Lang is going to come on is going to stay in the middle. Asgard is going to go off for Crankshaw. And how is Crankshaw? He's just as good at winger as he is inside forward or inside. Oh, sorry, inverted winger. Let's see how it does. Fires him up. Encourage is quite good for them. I guess there's sort of a underdog type shout, to be honest, so that might be a reason why it works. Or can work. Richards has the ball down the right hand side. Oh, well done, Pierce. Oh, Tom Pierce, absolutely magnificent. And no one was there on the loose header. Is playing one up front going to be something that we can do in League One? Who knows? And that's oh my god, that was so close. I mean, yes, Doncaster have been very wasteful in this game, and there's no denying that, but we've done very well to hold out. Oh, we go straight to penalties. Well, this is assistant manager's just chosen for me. Will Keane. Oh yes, of course, Garner's gone off, so Will Keane will be the first one. I'm going to let Liam Richardson, not Liam, Richardson, take the team talk. That's not what you want to do. You just demotivated Lee Evans. Okay, so I'm just going to sit back for this, and it's in the hands of the FM gods right now. So Richards with the penalty and saved, magnificent by Jones. Jones has done very well there. Right, Keane, Will Keane score. Will Keane does score. Excellent stuff. 1-0 on penalties. I'm just going to continue sitting back here as well. Okay, Biffy scores. Although James did go the right way, so kind of unlucky. Quite sure. The first 2 penalty takers actually are my subs, so let's just see how they do it. Oh my god, quite sure what was that. Oh, it started so well. Coppinger scores. Is that the same Coppinger actually who's been doing rounds in the whole league for so many years? Tom Jones scores 2-2 on penalties. So it's getting a bit dry for this. Houghton scored for Doncaster. The thing is, Doncaster are in the same league as us, so this is a very good barometer for us. Oh, Massey's just missed. And that's not boding well for the final kick take. And unfortunately, because it's the deciding one, it's going to take ages for us to get there. Come on, Jones. Be a hero again. You can save them. Look at that. Look at him on the line. Oh, he missed! Smith missed! We've got a chance. Look at that, Jones. He's wily, he is. He's putting them off on the line. And he stayed on the line. I won't have anyone say otherwise. Lee Evans. Team leader, captain. Can he score? Yes, he can. And he draws us level on penalties on the night. Just on penalties. It's all going to finish on the night anyway. Sims has stepped up. Jones! Jones! You beautiful man! Alright. Who is taking this? Lang. Ooh. Championship caliber. And he slots it home, cool as you like. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the perfect way to start the season. My goodness, look at the XG. 1.1. I suppose that's all the penalties, isn't it? Yeah, that's all the penalties, that's why. But there were times during the game we were actually better than Doncaster. Or level, almost, with them. Absolutely magnificent. Yes, that's the first time they've all looked inspired and motivated for me. Oh my god, it's magnificent. Yes, it's on penalties, but who cares? A win is a win at the end of the day. Oh, Jamie Jones. I mean, this man, I was looking at him as 31 years old thinking, really? Yes. He's my starter, at least for the moment. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, I'm going to do the next game against Port Vale in the Papa John's Trophy offline, and then we'll be back for the first league game of the season against Ipswich Town. I've just noticed that game's on Sunday, and then on Tuesday we play in the Carabao Cup. I think the league is going to be more important at the moment. And so a new day is upon us, fresh new cut, fresh new trim, and I have to bring you some good and bad news. The good news is we beat Port Vale on penalties in the Pizza Trophy, Papa John's. So I didn't actually realise if the game ends in a draw in the group stage of that competition, you then go straight to a penalty shootout. So it was a feel-good win for us eventually. Unfortunately, the bad news is we've lost our best player. Callum Lang is out for 6 months, up to 6 months, with a broken ankle. Because I can't catch a break with this team at the moment. Gavin Massey is also out, but he's out. Oh, he was originally out for 2 weeks. So he'll miss this game and the second round match, which is home to Everton. So I'll show that in the next game before we get into the Gillingham game. So we're basically doing back-to-back games here for this episode and the next one. No bad thing at the moment. It's still early days in the series. Right, just to let you know as well, I do remember I didn't actually go through the starting lineup in the last game against Doncaster. I apologise for that, and I will make sure to do that going forward. We will go a bit more narrow in our defending. It's Ipswich Town at the end of the day. Yep, change that round. So I think Lee Evans really should be... Oh, I did make him DOP. Okay, so he'll be BBM. Okay, that's fine. So we are looking a little bit light around our upper attacking midfield and winger option at the moment. But the 11 we're going to send out for our first League One game of the season away at Ipswich. Jones in goal, Pearce on the left. At left back, Mengi, who has finally decided to come in and comes in as our best defender on loan as a replacement for Curtis Tilt. Comes in from Manchester United. He's a future Premier League player, so the fact we got him in now is absolutely fantastic. He's currently operating at Championship level. If Callum Lang was still fit, those two would absolutely rip things up. But unfortunately, Lang is going to be out for a long time. He's one of our players, so that's the only good thing. Mengi will partner Johnson in central defence, James on the right back, Palmer and Evans in midfield. I'm pretty sure Evans just doesn't like me at this point. Solomon Otterbourne on the left wing, Asgard attacking midfield, and Crankshaw on the right wing with Garner up front. It's kind of a toss-up between Garner and Will Keane at this point. Give Mengi a number. Hopefully he can do bits for us today. Obi, Asgard and Jolly are not very familiar with our formation. Don't worry guys, it's still early. Hopefully we can build some match fitness and familiarity. At the moment I am a bit unconvinced in the 4-2-3-1. We'll see how it does in this game. And it could be a case I might go to the 4-4-2. But we shall see how it goes. Oh my god, 2.5 minutes on the clock and James Silver scores. In all fairness, Ipswich are meant to be in and around the playoffs this season. Yeah, nobody was marking him, and that's a bit of a shame. I honestly don't know what to expect from this game either, so coming at us again. It could be a case of take whatever chances come our way. Oh my god, John Garner just lost the ball completely there. Johnson, James, Evans. Right out as guys, there you go. Hopefully if he gets some game time, hopefully he'll get a lot better, and that is a penalty. And we're going to leave Joe Garner to take this one. We've had 2 penalty shootouts in the last 2 games, and it has paid off because Garner has his first goal of the season. This is... Oh wait, yes, this is actually the first game he scored. He didn't score against Donny, except in the penalty shootout. He didn't score against Port Vale. It finished 1-1. the main game and forget who actually scored that. I don't think Ghana actually played until coming up very late in the game. It was really key offence. It might have been him. No, it wasn't. It was Callum Lang. Callum Lang actually scored that goal. It was a beautiful goal, to be fair. This free kick's taking a little while. Oh, what a save. Oh, what a block. Well done, lads. Put your bodies on the line. That's what I love to see. We'll make a quick change, though, after this highlights, because I'd like us to go a bit more direct, so I completely forgot to change that. Good save by Jones. Jones didn't actually play against Port Vale. I left it to his effectively understudy, question mark. Who is it? It was Owen Evans. Yeah, Owen Evans was in goal for us. He did well. He did well. I do feel Jamie Jones will be my number one, at least for the moment, but Owen Evans, he's not a bad backup, if you will. So hopefully that will be the case. We'll have hopefully 2 solid goalkeepers for the rest of the season. And we go in at half-time 1-1, and well, we had a fantastic... Is that RXG? I just had to double check the text there. We've been better than Ipswich. And that penalty obviously sawed us right up because we scored it, but since then we've done fairly well. Okay, I'm going to point the finger. That's the assertive option, I believe. Okay, I believe when I point the finger, apparently that's the assertive option that I used to do anyway. Evans with the free kick, and unfortunately, I swear I had that aimed at the near post. At the moment, Ipswich are counter-attacking. Nice save again by Jones. It is a corner to Ipswich. We're just getting a bit exposed, I feel, on the counter. The chance was very good there to get down early. Just realised, is that Tom Holy? At the moment, we're not really tracking back. Our wide players are not exactly tracking back. Okay, Solomon has got the cleared ball, and that's a beautiful ball forward, but unfortunately Ghana didn't make the run. Instead, he stopped. Very surprised why he stopped, and at the moment, it is a bit back and forth. It is basically a lot of hoofing the ball up, but that's lower league, if you will. Palmer, Evans. Just need that little bit of quality. Unfortunately, Lang would provide that quality, but he's not there. Ghana, and I was blocked. Crenshaw, Ghana, Asgard, get the shot away. Palmer, blocked. Come to very scatty at the moment, a bit like the play in that defence. Well, in fact, both defences at the moment. But unfortunately, Ipswich have got another counter on. Good block. And who's that? It's Crenshaw. It's just very back and forth at the moment. Again, what I'm looking for in this game is not just getting the match fitness up, but also just make a game of it. Solomon is knackered and we've got nobody. We have no one. Asgard, he can play out there. He's okay out there, to be honest. Oh no, I don't want to take Asgard off. Oh my god, the buttons are going mad. Chris Murray's going to come on, and he's going to drop into that defensive midfield slot. Who can you swap with? Who's better there? 2 and 4. Makes no solid difference, does it? We'll play We'll play Lever Evans in that defensive midfield role and have Murray as a box-to-box midfielder. Get a bit of fresh legs in that attack. And let Evans sit back for a little bit. Crenshaw picks up the loose ball. Plays it back to Darryl Johnson. And Ghana is in here. Can he finish? And he's blocked again. Oh, he should have taken that first time. Should have taken that first time. Oh my goodness, that was... The ball just ricocheted back to our defence. Darryl, if you could pick that ball up, civil play, please. Lengi. Oh, nice header by Ghana. Crankshaw. cross that ball in. Okay, let's see. Mengi is looking tired. We've got 10 minutes to go. In fact, how many subs have I made? Have I made one? I've only made one. Let's see how Will Keane... Let's see how Will Keane does up front. Or Jolly. Which one is better? No, we'll go with Will Keane for the moment. Obi's going to come on for Johnson. Mengi is tired. I'm hoping he can last the next 10 minutes. Palmer with the free kick. Oh, saved by Holy. I felt sure that was going into the bottom corner. And now Sears, and unfortunately Bennett is through, and he slots it home because I should have done this. Oh, I thought I should have done this, so the time wasting. That is a kick in the teeth. We didn't deserve that. I mean, granted, we're playing Ipswich away, but that's a bit of a kick in the teeth. We didn't really deserve that, did we? And that was the final highlight of the game, and that's a bit of a shame. But that's probably a better performance than I thought, to be honest. Yeah, seemed motivated. Yeah, I can't fault the performance. As much as it's disappointing to concede right at the end, Ipswich had to sweat. Like, they really had to sweat against us. Very interesting to see our XG. Obviously, Ipswich's will go above us right at the end. Massey will hopefully be back, not for the next game against Everton, but for the next league game. Yeah, Mengi, he did quite well. I'm not going to deny that. Okay, so next games we'll be back for will be Everton and Gillingham, both at home. Carabao Cup second leg, we're not going to get through the Everton game, I don't think. In fact, you know what? I'm going to skip the Everton game. I don't anticipate us going through anyway, and I think it'd be a very difficult game just to sit through. So we'll skip Everton, go straight to Gillingham and Portsmouth. They will be the next two games. Hopefully we can start to pick up some league victories and get some points on the board. Goodness knows it's going to be a difficult season as it is, but well, we'll see what we can do. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and click subscribe down below for more Football Manager content. Any feedback on the video is always welcome in the comments as ever. Again, as I mentioned, if you're following me on Twitter, I'm aiming to get to 50 subs by the end of the year. If you haven't subscribed, it'd be so great, and I'll be really grateful if you could hit that subscribe button. And hopefully you've enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you in the next video.